when I'm working with an artist like T. Elliott, who, you know, we've known each other for a long time, but we've never been like, we never hung out or anything like that. We just have always been good, you know. We just have always been good. When we see each other, it's all good, and we talk and we text and stay in touch, and we send each other articles, and we, you know. But when we were working on the show, it was like he was in my head and I was in his head, and it was just so easy. So if you're lucky enough as a curator to work with an artist that you really grasp the work, you know, and you both really think very much the same, it makes the choices easier. Because I would tell Sergio, I was like, okay, we're going to do this. He's going to love it. You know, like I don't have to, I know what he likes, you know, and I know what he wants. And I'm going to make sure that that is what the audience sees, what he wants and what he likes. So it's a dream. And I've worked with artists that have been somewhat difficult, and that's okay too, because you really have to up your game. But I've also worked with artists that were like, you just do it, you know, and that's okay too, because that makes it really easy. But I think the dream is working with an artist that you are in sync with. It just makes the process so much easier. And, you know, something like writing an essay about an artist's work, to me, I think is the most difficult responsibility of the curator's job. And it's one that just, I lose sleep over. I mean, I agonize over it, because I think I'm a good writer, but it takes me a long time. You know, I can't just, you know, it takes me a while. But so yeah, so with T, writing the essay was agonizing, but it was easy because I knew exactly what I wanted to say. I knew exactly what he wanted me to say. And so I just had to get the words right.